We started talking about a sequel years ago. Like we said, what could we revisit in the food industry? And like at one point, we were talking about what do we do one about unions? Like, do we go try and like unionize a McDonald's or a fast food industry because they clamp down and on this kind of whole pro-union movement? And then we're like, no, that's not the right story to tell. And more things kept happening. All this healthier food kept coming out. All this kind of manipulation of consumers. And like in the last year, I think it kind of hit kind of a pinnacle for us as more and more stories started coming out about practices in the food business. And so that was when we were like, well, what if we tell the story of the food industry from the industry perspective and open our own fast food restaurant? And that's when we were like, oh, that's the idea. We decided to open a chicken restaurant because chicken is the most eaten animal on the planet. Much like McDonald's was the most served fast food in the world, we said if we want to kind of tell the industry perspective, we should use the food that is kind of the most consumed.
We explore many, many things. Completely turning people off to chicken wasn't necessarily our objective.
Isn't the goal.
Isn't the goal. So, we explore labor practices within the chicken business, the marketing spin that a lot of the poultry providers use, in conjunction with the fast food companies as well.
Yeah. If you look at the first film, like the people who saw the first Super Size Me, it was almost a divide down the middle. There was the people who were like, I am never eating McDonald's ever again. And then there were the people that walked out of the movie theater that said, I have to go get McDonald's right now. Like there was this Pavlovian response that people had. And so I think that there will probably be a similar reaction to this when it comes to chicken.